Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are talking about bags that I never wear. These aren't bags that I hate, or I don't like, or that I wish I didn't have, or that I want to sell. No, these are bags that I love them. I just never wear them, which isn't a good thing. So in this video, I am gonna talk about whether or not I think things are worth it, like actually worth it. I might really love the bags, but is it worth it? But if you are looking for a video all about my most used, most worn bags that I think are very functional, I'm gonna link that video right here. That was actually my last video. I think there's 7 bags in total that I talk about, and I just can't live without them, even though I really can live without them. But yeah, check that one out after this. And I realize this is a whole community here on YouTube. A lot of people would be like, why the heck are you making a video so dedicated to handbags? And I realize it's not for everybody, but I kind of started out in that, and I like to make videos like this because it's fun for me. So if you enjoy this video, consider subscribing. I would love for you to join my little YouTube family. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's just get the first one out of the way because I feel like we just need to rip the band-aid off, just purely out of process of elimination. I feel like a lot of you are probably wondering why my dream bag wasn't included in my can't live without category, and I guess I really don't want to live without this bag, but nevertheless, I never wear my Chanel jumbo bag in black caviar with gold hardware. It is a double flap, which let me show you what that is if you don't know. Here's the first flap, and then here is the second flap. So it's a double flap, and that is just to maintain its structure and its shape. I really am not bothered by the double flap. However, I don't find myself wearing this bag that often. I love it. It was a dream bag of mine. I thoroughly enjoy looking at it, and I do wear it sometimes. It's just, I feel like a lot of my other bags are just more functional. I just kind of like easier to grab, whereas this one, I feel like it's, I don't know, it can get kind of heavy, and it's more of just a process.
And sidebar, I'm trying this on currently, and I just feel like I'm falling in love with it again. Just ignore what I'm saying.
But I do think it's worth it. I feel like Chanel is constantly exponentially increasing their pricing. And so I did buy this pre-loved, and if I were to sell it, I would make probably more money than what I paid for it, or at least get my money back. So I definitely think that this bag can, in the end, be worth it. But I probably don't feel that way with some of my other bags. So let's move on. So the next bag that I find myself never really wearing, which is kind of unfortunate because it's so pretty, is this one. Can you tell what it is? It's my Fendi Can I bag. And guys, I have a few things to say about this. I think it is so beautiful. I was so happy when I purchased it, and I'm still glad that I have it. I think it does have some really great characteristics. I think the strap here is really thick, so it's so comfortable. I love this textured Fendi logo leather. I think the opening and closing is really easy, and it actually holds quite a bit. So when I first purchased this, I wore it all the time, and I talked about how it was kind of trendy, and that didn't bother me, and it still doesn't bother me. I buy what I love and what I will actually wear. However, I'm finding myself not reaching for it as much just because of this super smooth, shiny leather. And anytime I have a bag with really shiny leather that can scratch really easy, there's like a little alert or thing that goes off in my brain saying that I need to baby the bag. And so that causes me to not grab it as much as I probably should. So that's just been my experience with this. I definitely think that this isn't worth it financially, just because a lot of Fendi bags go on sale. You can buy them at TJ Maxx sometimes. I mean, I still advocate that you should buy what you love, because that's just worth it in the end to me. But with that said, is this worth it? Probably not. So this next one honestly isn't that surprising to me because I actually purchased it knowing or kind of planning on me not really wearing it that much. I purchased it to kind of add to my collection because I do kind of collect handbags, and I feel like this was just one that kind of, I don't know, it just represented something unique, and I'm prefacing. So it is the Christian Dior Lady Dior bag. So I did buy this pre-loved. I think if you're gonna buy it brand new, definitely not worth it because holy guacamole, the price is just a second. It's like a car. You take this bag brand new, walk it out of the store, it plummets in price and what it's worth. So That's so unfortunate, but this is a classic bag. Princess Diana loved it, and I feel like it's just one of the staples in the Christian Dior fashion house. And I don't know, I just wanted to add it to my collection, so I bought it pre-loved. I saved thousands on it. I got a really good deal, and it was more something that I just wanted to add to my collection, but I really don't wear it that much. I sometimes do. The opening is really not that user-friendly. You really have to like reach in there to grab things. But yeah, also, food for thought. Did you know that when you turn the bag this way, it says CD Christian Dior? I saw that once and I was like, I don't know if they planned that, but it's really cool. So anyway, that's all about this one. The next bag is this Gucci Ophidia bag, and I love the vibes of this bag. I love how it does have some color. Many of my handbags are very plain and neutral. This is vibrant. I love the red and the green, old school Gucci. And then the inside, if I can get inside. I've told this to you guys before, but it is so hard to open this bag. This magnetic closure, it's like a vice grip, but the inside is so pretty. It's like this satin teal, which is just unique. I really like that about the bag, but don't get your hand stuck because it can hurt. Anyway, I love when I wear this. I feel like it elevates my look. It's unique. I get compliments. People are kind of drawn to it. However, I just don't think it holds that much, and I don't know. It just doesn't hold that much. It's more of like a pretty bag to look at. It's like nice in the eyes, but is it really worth it? Really practical? Not so much. Now here is the Givenchy Antigona bag. I always want to say Antigona. Anyway, it's the Antigona bag. It's in the mini size, and I kind of feel like I haven't worn this that much, partially because I feel like it screams winter, fall, which is kind of coming up now. So maybe in the coming months, I'll be reaching for it more. But then I also recently purchased my Chanel backpack that is also maroon, and so when I go for a maroon bag, I'm like reaching for that one instead of this one. But I find that this holds a lot, which is great, and you know, this is shiny. However, it's like a patent leather, and there is some like wrinkling on it, but it's like meant to be there. So even if I do get a mark or like a nick on this, it's kind of hidden. You can't really see. But the only downside is just with the handles here, they're kind of like closed, like a little duckbill to get in it. It's just hard. It scratches your hand. It doesn't open that wide. It's just a little cumbersome. But I'm still holding out that this winter I will wear it more. I love it's a crossbody bag, and it definitely fits the bill for like a good Shea Whitney bag. I just haven't worn it that much, so I wanted to add it to my list. But yeah, so those are my 5 designer bags in my collection that I basically never wear. Hopefully you found this kind of entertaining or helpful. Sometimes, I like to get different perspectives about, these are big purchases sometimes if you're gonna invest in a handbag. So I hope you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing if you happen to be new. Otherwise, I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.